If y'all seen the video early in the week, y'all already know we pulled the brand new Nexus Crystal Rising Star Stephon Castle. As promised, we are going to feature him in some gameplay, and I'm going to also share a build that I will be testing out for the first time in a head-to-head match. Now, I gotta admit, I have not used Stephon Castle before in head-to-head, so this should be interesting to see how his playstyle is. Just based off of what I know, he is a player that will resemble Dwayne Wade at the point guard, and his gameplay style will be like Jimmy Butler as well, because they are tough, tenacious defenders who are also athletic as well. So it should be a lot of fun seeing how he works out with the rest of the team. Now, before we start building out the rest of the squad, I'm gonna take a moment to show you all the Nexus crystals that I got so far from grinding tourneys, daily login, and from the mini gauntlet event. And if you guys got any other free-to-play Nexus crystal cards, please share them down below for the community. It will be interesting to see what cards you can obtain by playing the game. And aside from the Stephon Castle, who I got from Technical Toss-Up, the rest of these players I was able to get with no problem. We got Dame Dollar, which is incredible, James Harden, Tim Duncan, and Gary Payton, who is a lockdown defender. On top of the other cards that you see on the screen, you know I was hype about the Josh Hart Knicks Nation, y'all already know. You know we got to go with boosty stats for Stephon Castle. For the Nexus Crystal Rising Star Stephon Castle at the point guard position, he does got a 5 in layups to dunks, agility, and defending. After the team fandom boost, he does go from a 5 to a 6 in layups to dunks, and from a 4 to a 5 in mid-range shooting. But the stats you do want to boost for Stephon Castle are going to be a playmaking, since that's like the highest priority stat for a point guard. And this will also enhance his ability to create opportunities for himself and his teammates. You also want to bring up agility, that way it will make him more of an elite and fluid player on the court. And then there's defending, since he is a lockdown defender. And if possible, you got to put in a lot of work on this one, but you could raise up his three-point shot. Right now, it being rated a 3 makes it a little bit more difficult. I think there are other stats you could prioritize more, like layups and dunks and mid-range shooting, but you could make the three-point shot stat work for your squad. It will make Stephon Castle even more versatile offensive threat, and he'll be basically a better scoring option for your team. But for Stephon Castle, I decided to pair him up with this team here. It was easy to put him with Wemby since they are teammates, but I also identified the need to have some shooters. So by having Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant, we have two very good catch and shoot players. In the event that Castle drives to the rim, he can easily kick it out to one of those guys. And then we needed to have another playmaker as well. So by having Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that definitely helped. And this is my favorite version of Shai. He has a boosted three-point shot, and he also has boosted playmaking as well. For Stephon Castle, the build that we went with is these legendary KD 13s. They max out his defending, right? Since he is known to be a great defender, I figured it made sense to max that out. And then with the Curry Mentor, it allowed us to boost his playmaking from a 4 to a 6, which is super helpful, especially for your point guards. And we were able to max out his agility. And then with the Spurs fandom boost, we were able to raise layups and dunks up to a 6, and in mid-range shooting from a 4 to a 5. But you do see that he has a 3 and 3-point shot, so we're not going to rely on him for those type of buckets. So that's the squad. Let's take them into some head-to-head gameplay. All right, let's go. Let's see what Castle can do with the pick and roll. Beautiful pass. I like it. What a reverse layup from Klay Thompson. What? Now, that was fancy. Play with the defense on Larry Bird. We got to get that. Come on. We get inbound. Good stop. Karl Malone on Kevin Durant. That's a little bit of a mismatch as far as like the strength. For some reason I got KD at point guard. Going around that screen again. We're going to get right to Durant. Let's see if Wemby can get the rebound. Not today. I probably should have passed it to Wemby. But them passes in the middle of the paint, a lot of times get stolen, right? I'd be a little hesitant. Good defense, but good putback from Karl Malone. So he's showing why he's a Hall of Famer for sure. Let's slow it down a little bit. Never mind, KD don't want to slow it down. Getting crafty with it. Beautiful pass to Wemby. Castle with the head fake. He's going to the rim. And that's what I like to see, man. I like the point guard that could quickly shift speeds. And that was a strong drive. Come on, they got an MJ. Trying to steal the ball. I don't want to foul. A little late to it. Larry Bird had enough time to wind that up. He got those. Those are buckets all day. Beautiful dime. We got it. Huge advantage to having Wemby, man. Agile center. Gives you a lot of options. Yeah, that's too much dribbling. We got that. Castle, he's got the baseline. He's going to the rim. Nice little up and under. Smooth with it. I gotta admit, man, I'm feeling Castle right now. Good defense. All right, what a little comeback at the end of the first half. Building that momentum. We should be good in the second half, hopefully, man. But we are playing against somebody that can ball. I gotta acknowledge it, right? He's making some good plays. Watch that MJ. And I went for it. Luckily, they didn't drive to the rim. Good poke out. We going. Fast break from Castle. Never mind. He's going for it. I thought he was going to dunk, but listen, Will Chamberlain lurking. You got to be careful with that one. Good steal. We are going. Shai Gilgeous to Klay Thompson. Oh, he missed that one. Watch it. Come on, MJ. Don't be running down the paint like that. Shai is a good defender. Watch that switch. Good defense. Beautiful rebounding. What a block from KD. Let's go. And we still got it. Klay Thompson. Risky pass. I almost didn't get that one in there. But we got it right back. Castle. Oh, never mind. Got the head fake. That was a bad pass. I wanted to give it to Kevin Durant. It went to Wemby. It's all good. We still got the lead, but mistakes like that could cost us the game, man. Shai Gilgeous almost pulled that one off. Reset for Castle. Right to the rim. Oh, man, he is nice with that. His layup package is pretty cool in this game, man. That's an open shot for Larry. He should make that, man. I was slipping on defense. We got time. We could hold it. A 2-point game is not enough. We get that screen once again. Got it. Wemby's open. Can you get that off the glass? He's sold right there. We might lose the game now. Look at a half-court shot. I got lucky, man. But Wemby, you should have made that layup, dog. But regardless, we got the W on that. All right, so that is the squad, folks. And yes, I know I was trying to feed Stephon Castle a little bit more because I wanted to see how his gameplay was. And his layup package is on point. He definitely could get to the rim. Not a problem. His defense was there as well. And he did have pretty decent playmaking too. So as a point guard, he could be a good fit for your squad. You just got to make sure you surround him with shooters as well. As always, folks, I do appreciate all the support. I will catch you on the next one. Stay ballin'.